Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave. Kaivalya Upanishad, mantra number 22. Vedaihi anekaihi ahameva vedyaha Vedanta kridveda videva chaham na punya pape mamanaste nashaha na janma dehendriya buddhirasti. Wonderful expression of realization. Wonderful. What is that? That I alone am the central theme in the different Vedas. I am the revealer of the Vedas, and I alone the real knower of the Vedas. Means there is no triputi, triodes. Like, for any action, there is triads. Like eating. So object of eating means food, eater, and eating. Three things are needed. Suppose you are seeing anything else. Object of seeing, the seer, and seeing. So drashta, drishya, and drishti. Khadya, khadaka, and bhojanam. So bhojya, bhojanakarta, bhojana. So that triad is there. In case of Veda also, the central theme of the Veda, the revealer of the Veda, and knower of the Veda, both are same. Three are same. For me, there is neither merit nor demerit. पाप किसका लगता है? पाप कर्ता को लगता है. जो काम करते हैं उनका ही तो पाप पुण्य होता है. Suppose we are going to a pilgrimage. So it's a matter of merits, punya. But at the time of going, when we walk, when we breathe, so many microscopic jivas, insects, they are killed by us. So, along with punya, the papa is also there. Because I am having the sense of doing, that I am going for a pilgrimage. So whenever that sense of doership is there, the opposite side of the coin is sense of enjoyership. कर्ता को पाप और पुण्य होता है. लेकिन who does everything else with a non-doer mode, akarta bhava, that I as consciousness not doing anything else. Like there is a story, famous story, that gopis are going to Vrindavan. So they had to cross the river Yamuna. And the sky was too black, about to start a storm. So the river was very turbulent. No boats were available. No boatmen also were available. But they have to go on that side, otherwise they can't sell their products. So everything will be spoiled. Suddenly they saw that Bhagavan Vyasadeva is coming. They togetherly approached that please do something else, otherwise we can't sell it. So Bhagavan Vedavyas told, okay, I'm very hungry, give me something. So all the gopis were there. Gopis were there. They offered little, 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 and it becomes a heaps of food. And each and everything Bhagavan Vyasa consumed. Then he washed the hand and mouth, then started praying that, O Mother Yamuna, if I don't eat anything else, please you become divided and give us some way as we can cross it. And then and there, Mother Yamuna became divided and everyone crossed the river. So suddenly the question came in Gopi's mind that we offered so much and he consumed the food like a mountain. And when he prayed that if I am abhukta, if I am without any food, if I did not eat anything else, please become divided. So there are two things, one is transactional plane, another is absolute plane. Means the transactional state of mind, the absolute state of mind. So this mantra is from the absolute state of mind. So this is very dangerous also. Na punya pape means it is not for the common people. This mantra is the expression of the realized soul, who is established in that Mata cha Parvati Devi Pita Devo Maheshwaraha Bandhava Shiva Bhaktasya Swadesho Bhuvanatra. ये फीलिंग जिसके अंदर आ गया है that the whole universe is mine. Ayam nija paraveti ganana laghu chetasam udara charitanantu vasudhaiva kutumbakam. Now, who is in that state of mind? Sarvasya chaham hridisannivishtaha mattasmritir jnanam apohanancha. That state of mind who are having the whole universe in me and I am in that universe. That person never can't harm anyone else. It's not possible. Because if he want to slap anyone else, he really understands that as if I am slapping myself. Because the person I am seeing, he is not the person, he is another expression of mine. So who will harm whom? If the Chief Justice of Supreme Court also ever hurt himself with his own little finger, he never ordered, though he is the man of justice, he never orders that chop off that finger because it hurts my eyes. Instead of that, the whole 5 fingers start consoling. Likewise, who feels the whole universe is my own expression. For him, this mantra, na punya, na pape. I am beyond papa, beyond punya also. Because everyone wants to go beyond papa. But we are ready to acquire punya. That's the thing. Everyone wants to be honored. माने हर लोगों को सम्मान चाहिए. They all need honor, but they don't want to be an honorable. Since last 1.5 month or something, whatever, one devotee came with her son. Her son wants to be a monk. Okay, good. Wants to leave everything else. Do you know why? Her mother told, my son is very much impressed by you. I told, oh, what is there to be impressed in me? He told, every day or many days you go here and there and people prostrates you and garland you and do Purna Kumbha. So he wants to be like that. So everyone wants the honor. Nobody wants to be honorable. So the thing, believe me, it happened. Just few days back, I'm telling, this is the incident. So this mantra is very dangerous. This mantra you should apply in the state of absolute. Otherwise, in our daily life, we should be afraid of that. Then only we will be in line. Though who are realized, they never utter this. We are really blessed. For us, the rishis, the sages, the seers, or the Upanishads, they came down from their level and depicted their realization. So that is the significance that for me there is neither merit nor demerit. I suffer no destruction. I have neither birth nor body, nor sense organs, nor the mind intellect equipment. Whoever does any mischief, they give the excuse that Lord Krishna did it. Good. Then first start with Putana. You do first, then you can follow his other things. Whoever does, whoever in addiction, in several intoxicated things. They told, we are the devotees of Lord Shiva. Oh, then start with Kalkuta poison and start holding it here in the throat. Then you can compare that, yes, Lord Shiva also have marijuana. So I will also do that. Be a Shiva, then everything will be automatically adopted. You have no need to adopt anything else. You know, the thing is, Vedaihi Anekaihi Aham Eva Vedya. The Vedas, be it in its mantra portion or the Brahmana portion or the Aranyaka portion or in the Upanishad portion, all of them are invoking, approaching, and realizing the one and the same infinite reality. The one golden cord of uniformity that holds all together. Throughout the Vaidika textbooks, this is the core and their theme. The burden of their songs. The mantras adore the mighty omnipotent power of infinite beauty that expresses itself through the phenomena around. The entire cosmos is an insignificant expression of the Supreme Self, the Paramatma. In Vedas, the Brahmana portion, through its elaborate ritualism, helps the seekers to approach the experience of the reality. In the Veda, the Upanishad section describes the approach to this truth, the nature of the truth, and the final subtle methods of realizing the truth. Through the dedicated methods of contemplating and meditation, how we can realize the truth that has been depicted in every section of Veda. In all of them, the theme is one and the same. And to live in breathless harmony with that supreme consciousness that is the Atma or self in me is the highest realization. Here, don't take it literally that Atma in me, because I am talking as a common man here, that there is Atma, after death, that Atma goes out from here or from here, from here, from here, any of the gates of the 9 gates, or some for someone else from here also they go. It's not like that. We have understood Atma never goes anything else. The sense of individuality goes. What goes? The sense of individuality. What we called as Jiva or Jivatma or Chidakasha anything else in various terminologies have been used to indicate that the concept of us in Atma. Clear? But the Atma is one and the same. There is Tadejati Tannejati Taddure Tadvantike. In Ishavasya Upanishad, I don't know whether you can remember it or not. Maybe mantra number 8. Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember the number. Maybe 5 also. Now, Vedanta Krit means I am the revealer of the Vedas. Any knowledge, if it were to come to any individual, the knower must know it at his conscious idea. Without consciousness, the idea striking an intellect has no existence at all for the individual. Consciousness is the common factor, in everyone, everything else. Like, in India, because the people are from abroad also, they are listening. There are sweet shops. So many varieties of sweets are there, Rasgulla, Gulab Jamun, Darvesh, Card, then Rabri, Rasmalai. What is the common factor in all? The sweetness. The sugar syrup is the common thread in all. Any sweet you take, Mohan Thal or anything else. So like for any knowledge, for any knowing process, for anything else, for everyone, the common thread is consciousness. Clear? So without consciousness, the idea striking an intellect has no existence at all for the individual. The very thinker is impossible without consciousness playing on his thoughts. Since this consciousness is my true nature, all the scientific observations made or the logical conclusions arrived at, and the right efforts put forth so far, and persuade in order to withdraw myself from the endless tentacles of the avidya octopus, are all rendered possible only in the dynamic light of these great light principles. Clear? So I am the knower of my ignorance also. Not only I am the knower, oh, I am Divakar Chaitanya. I am so and so. I am having a big fat tail. I am not the knower of this. I am the knower of my all ignorance also. So, whenever the knowledge process is there, and where there is knowledge, there is no darkness. Once there was the friendship between the sun and a cave, the cave of the mountain. They talk to each other, as earlier days. Mainly women, they used to talk from one house to another house. Maybe at the time of on the rooftop when they used to go to dry up the clothes, and the same time mainly other women. So they talk to each other and make friendship. Likewise, the sun and the cave, they made friendship. One day the cave invited sun for tea and snacks. So the cave asked the sun, "What is you actually? What are you?" "I am light." And the cave told, "I am darkness." "What is light?" Sun told, "What is darkness?" So one day when sun came into the cave, there was only light and light. So sun asked, where is dark? Why you told that your nature is darkness?" The cave told that I also can't find out the darkness. Wherever the cave was going, there was no darkness. Because in sun, where there is light, there is no darkness. So, where there is knowledge, there is no ignorance. Right knowledge, if there is no ignorance. So the theme is the same. You know, when the release from avidya or ignorance is complete, the realization is full. Or in that opposite direction, when the realization is full, there is no ignorance. Clear? Because apart from realization, avidya can't go, na? So it's not that when Sri Ramakrishna was asked, "What is Vairagya?" He told, "Ishvare Anurag, Vishaye Vitarag." It happens automatically. Vishaye Vitarag, Ishvare Anurag, it may not be happen. But who is entangled, compassion, in loved with the Supreme, for him or her, Vishaya, the worldly things fall apart automatically. Suppose whenever you start to come to the ashram, then automatically your own home, sweet home, becomes far away from you without any effort, because your effort is to come to the ashram. So likewise, whenever the realization will come, the avidya will be fallen apart. Okay. Even in the last moments, the objectless awareness knows itself, by itself, being itself, of the nature of pure knowledge. This is implied in the next phrase used in the mantra, I alone am the real knower of the Vedas. Clear? Vedanta Krit Veda. I am the Vedya. I am the Veda. So, a knower of the Vedas is not mere mechanical intellect with a powerful throat that can bleat out the mantras. It's not. The words of the Vedas are vehicles to conduct the student into a realm of knowledge, and until this awakening is experienced, Veda study is incomplete. Unless and until your hunger is not gone, so eating process will be there, na? You have eaten a lot, but still you are hungry. What is the use of eating? So likewise, the realization is the main thing. You know, the words of the Vedas are the vehicle to conduct the student into a realm of knowledge, and until this awakening is experienced, Veda study is incomplete. Subjective meditation on the theme of the Veda alone is knowing the Veda. And the knower of the Veda naturally is one who has realized the self, means Atmavid. And there is individuality would have merged to express itself as the infinite reality, the Brahman. Means Brahma Veda Brahmaiva Bhavati. The knower of the Brahman is Brahman alone, or in literal sense becomes Brahman. Means Brahman alone. Hari Om Tat Sat.